Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 5, I believe, of our Need for Speed Carbon playthrough. So, today is July 5th, so happy belated 4th of July / Independence Day. So today we will be a little bit different. We're going to start off with a story, and I rarely ever do any kind of story thing because I never ever have anything interesting to say. So, if we gotta see if we can find something that's pretty chill. Let's see. I don't know, maybe we'll just do this. So, alright. So, today I was in Walmart. I was getting some stuff I needed, and then there is a little McDonald's. There's a little McDonald's in that Walmart. So, it's a little bit small, but it's nice. It's convenient. So I was in Walmart. I was getting some food at McDonald's. I was waiting for my order. The McDonald's in Walmart is like notoriously not fast. I feel like every time I've gone to that one in there, it's always slow. But anyway, unrelated. So I was waiting for my food, and then so I see this woman come in, and so she has, I assume it's her husband or boyfriend or whatever, and she has, I think, 3 kids with her. So it's this family. So she walks up to the menu like she's gonna order, or she because you know how a lot of people step up to the counter like they can't see the menu, and I am sometimes guilty of that as well. My left eye doesn't work as well as my right. And so sometimes my left eye is acting up, and it makes it so I can't see. But anyway, so she was stepping up like she couldn't see. But she didn't end up ordering. So she looked up. She didn't order anything. She walked back to her family. I was still waiting for my food. So just recently they put in a self checkout, but it's like one of those new machines, those self-ordering machines. So recently they just squeezed one inside that little McDonald's. So then she stepped up to that, like she was gonna maybe order from there instead. But then she still didn't. So then she didn't end up ordering from either one. And then she's sort of like loitering around, so I don't know what she's doing, but I wasn't really thinking anything of it. So then I'm standing there, and I'm still waiting for my food. So then they finally called my order, and I think it was like 682, I think. So then they called 682, and so then I stepped up because my number was 682. But then the woman steps in front of me, grabs the food, and then leaves. So while she's walking away, I was thinking, wait, wasn't my number 682? So then I wasn't sure if it was. So then I second guessed myself, like maybe my number wasn't that one, because she acted like she was so sure of herself. And then so then I checked my receipt, and my number was 682. So she just stole my food, and she didn't order anything. So she just walked up, stole someone's food, and left. So I was like, so then I walked up to the lady who behind the counter who had just handed that lady my food, and pause. See how much easier that was? I blew through that first time while chatting. That was so easy. Last time I couldn't beat it. I don't know. Obviously, it's a mindset thing. Some days you're just on the game, and some days you're not. And I guess I just wasn't last week. Ow! That was rude. Anyway, so then I walked to the lady and I said, "Excuse me, I think you just handed my food to that lady." She's like, "No, that was her food." I said, "My number 682. That was that number." She's like, "Was it like?" And I think it was. And so she said, "Was it this and this food?" And I said, "Yeah, that was mine." And she's like, "Oh," she's like, "Well, that woman just walked out with it." I was like, "I know." It's just like I still want my food. So then she's like, "Okay." She's like, "I'll make you, I'll make some more or whatever." So she's like, "I'll get some more out for you." So that woman got my food. I hope she enjoys it, because hopefully it was worth stealing from me. So that was fun. So yes. So I guess moral of the story is, and I still got my food. Let's just get that out there right now. I still got my food. McDonald's, by the way, wasn't fast about getting me my food anyway. They were very just like, "Oh, we'll get it to you when we get it to you." I don't know. So the service was a little less than helpful. So that was unfortunate. But I eventually got my food after an eternity after that. I got my food eventually, and so then I left Walmart. I got my stuff that I bought all put away and everything. But anyway, so moral of the story: what should be your takeaway from this? Well, your takeaway should be to watch your dang food. Know your order and be close enough to the counter that you can beat anyone else to it, because apparently people will steal your food out from under you. I had heard about stuff like this happening on the internet. I've heard people telling stories about how, their food getting stolen and things. But I've never kept that insanely close attention, because I don't know. I'm not the type of person that would do that. I guess maybe that's where I just don't believe it would happen to me. Insert that song here. But anyway, I don't believe it would. I don't believe it really. You just don't think it would happen to you. And it's not like it's the end of the world. I got my food. I just don't like thieves. And she didn't even order anything for herself. She just came in to steal someone else's food. With her kids and her husband/boyfriend dude right there. Like, what a scumbag. But anyway, I guess that's what makes it. Maybe that's what makes it so hard to believe for me, is that I am the type of person that's like, live and let live. If whatever you believe or whatever you do, if you're not hurting someone else, you're not hurting yourself, and you're not shoving your opinion down someone's throat, I could care less. I could not care less what you do or what you believe. And that's how I live my life in everything. That's how I am in politics. That's how I am in religion. That's how I am in everything. So and on that same token, I was raised by my parents to be a good, considerate person. Like if you accidentally step in front of somebody in public or like cut someone off, I say, "Oh, excuse me," because that's how I was raised. I was raised that way. But more and more, and it's not a young generational thing either. More people are completely rude and mean to other people. I mean, the people that do that are old people. The baby boomer generation are, in my experience, are far meaner, far more racist, far crueler than the millennial generation. I'm not saying it's universal, because it's certainly not. But more people that are rude or inconsiderate or steal people's food are the baby boomer middle-aged generation. And in my experience, I mean, maybe it's not universal, but in my experience, that seems to be the case. Anyway, and so in public and when I'm in a social situation, I am considerate. I am nice. I tend to be quiet. I'm not super into all the social situations, and so I am very quiet when I am in one. Anyway, so I guess maybe that's what makes it hard to believe, is because I'm very much I just leave people alone, and I want to be left alone. I would never take advantage of anybody. I would never steal from anybody, because I couldn't live with it. It's not even about them, and it's not about me. It's just that I know that I couldn't live with it if I took advantage of anybody or stole from anybody. That's wrong, and that's what I was taught to believe. So that's how I live my life. But apparently, I am in the far minority, because I get stepped on, taken advantage of, or people being really rude or inconsiderate in public to me all the time. Like, I don't know if I have this vibe about me that says, go ahead and step on me, I'm not going to do anything about it. I hope not, because I need to figure out how to change that. But it seems to be the case, because all the time in public, people like picturing in Walmart when it's all crowded and stuff. All the time, I'll be standing there, I exit an aisle as someone enters an aisle. I'll say, "Oh, excuse me," and then they just stare at me. I'll be like, "Okay, what I meant to say was screw you." I don't know. It gets a little irritating to be treated that way all the time. I'm more and more, especially as I get older, more and more I am tempted to not say excuse me, to start treating people the way they treat me. And I realize it's just because I'm fed up of being treated that way, and I've been that way since I was young. I mean, for my whole life, people have always done that to me, of treating you less than I would treat them, almost all the time, very consistent. So anyway, so it gets fed up. You get fed up with being stepped on like that all the time. But anyway, so there you go. We opened up with a story this time. Hope it was exciting. So the moral of the story is watch your food, because people are scumbags and they will steal it. So keep an eye on your orders. Make sure you're alert in public, alert, watching, because more and more, especially as I get older, I treat everybody like they're out to get me, and usually I'm right. I mean, not like to the same degree I treat them, but to some degree, because I think inherently most people, especially of the older generation, are very inconsiderate of everybody else, and that's not how I was raised. You Florida nerd. Anyway, so there's the moral of the story. We opened up with a story this time, so that was different. We could call it story time. The food thief, or something. I don't know. Head-on collision. He's dead, and he's on top of me. Oops, there was a shortcut. I really should have taken that. That's all right. All the other racers are getting trapped. Lols. Well, they were for a second. They sorted it out. Darn these civilians. That was actually my fault. I was looking at the mini-map. Oh, man, I'm going to get chased in a minute. Shouldn't be hard to notice a car this big, essay. Woohoo!
Okay, just get to the finish. Dispatch, we had a speedo fly by us here. We're moving out. Yeah, cops love muscle cars.
That's very true.
By a mile, man. By a mile.
It's true. All right, let's outrun some cops really quick. Lols.
I'm closing tabs on a vehicle that matches the description of that reported party. Hold on while I confirm it's our guy. Yeah, 10-4, I got him. Go 3 chase.
Lols.
Patrol members be advised. Officers are attempting to stop a vehicle involved in a high-speed chase. Units got a clear low priority call. Stand by for further orders.
I'm in containment. The vehicle got away.
Units heading out to the pursuit call. Be advised. Suspect was last reported heading westbound. Squadron to be set up around the area. Coordination will be handled TAC 2.
Hey, we almost got caught again, but we lost him. Lost him in 15 seconds, as it were. Anyway. Alright, back to the grind here. Let's see, as soon as I can unlock, we can go ahead and, alright, let's see. Well, we'll just continue on. But as soon as I unlocked, some good tier 3, a tier 3 exotic or a tuner, so a good tier 3 car, then I will grab one and build one. Because then we can use that to do drift events. We can try to use it to do drift events. But it also might be nice in the canyon races as well. We will have to see. So at least for a while, we'll be using this. My baby. My Shelby. Move it, idiots!
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Whoa. Come here, boy. Came out of that turn sideways.
He's yours. He's all yours, man. I can clear him.
No, you can't.
Here he comes, right side.
It's a lap race, bro. Don't worry about it.
Look back, man. This guy's not gonna wait. It's okay. I'm still with you. Yeah, gonna make a drive out of you yet, man. Alright, I am good.
Well done. He actually got him. Whoa! Freaked me out, Samson, and they all got past us even though we took a shortcut.
Lap number 2.
Oh, that car did not want to take that turn.
Keep moving.
Haha, we stopped the other racers.
Alright, looking good.
It would look better if we could catch this other guy.
He's close. Don't let him get...
I'm trying to catch him.
You know, I can take that guy behind you.
Oh, I just saw that shortcut right as I passed it. Yeah, let's not, because you'll have to lock it up to catch him.
She's got a chance here.
I just slam on my handbrake and my brake just to try to make the turn. Samson, if you want to go catch the other guy, you know, the guy who's in first by like 8 seconds.
Let me know. He's going around you. Beat him. Get to that line.
Well, we lost. You see, here's the thing.
Come on. No, I really thought we had him.
Samson uses his ability to take down another guy, and then now suddenly the guy behind him is now like just the craziest. Now suddenly the guy behind him is 9 times as fast. Like, it's freaking ridiculous. Anyway, I'm probably going to switch back to Sal, and I will tell you why. Because as a scout, maybe he might be in front of me more. Maybe. And Samson is always behind me, and he brakes so he does to follow me. And that's not helpful. Like, I need him to be racing to win, just like I am. Anyway, so I guess we have to go to Free Roam to get to a, whatchamacallit, to get to a car dealership. Because I wanna check our cars here. Now we can go to the map and get a car dealership. Yeah, that's a really stupid design. Alright, anyway. So, let's go ahead and look at the car dealership and then see if we have locked anything good. Ooh, no, we haven't. For just a second, that's already what I'm driving, so that's not helpful. Yeah, just a bunch of muscles and exotics, but nothing tier 3. So, because I don't want to have to bother to, buy a tier 2, have it all nice and built up, just to be able to have to get a tier 3 later. Know what I mean? Alright.
Get ready!
Let's do it.
That's it!
That's the stuff, man.
It's all about us!
Well, so far he's behind me, but he's less in my way so far.
It's coming for you, stay sharp! Horse on the brake! Hey, that park, we can take it! Watch me!
I saw you, buddy. Alright. See, he's already doing better than Samson. I like Samson, but Sal is better at staying out of my way. At least so far. At least preliminary-wise is what it seems like. Right through the center.
Okay, right behind you!
I guess we're lucky that they blocked off that little tunnel. Really? Can't do one race without a cop showing up now. That cop is so dead, though. I hit him so hard right across the door. Just ouch.
The cops want a closer look at your ride.
Yeah, what else is new?
Almost there.
Trying to shove the cop out of the way.
Nice.
See, there you go.
Man.
Sal's already doing better than Samson. Yeah, man. He unlocked matte paint. Nice. Alright, let's lose some cops again.
Catch you later. Dispatch, vehicle just ran me. Code 3, no stopping.
Meow, dead.
I need backup for this code 6 and any available units.
10-4, Charlie 6.
He's come through the park. He's under the trail.
Holy cops. Go, Samson. Go, Sal. Go.
Please update. Supervisor monitoring and requesting SITREP.
No change out here. You might want to give the other districts a heads up. This guy's all over the road. He just sideswiped me.
Just lost another car. Don't take it personal, Bushido. I just gotta cut your turret to outrun some cops. Oops. Bet he didn't expect that, did he? Just kidding, I'm going the other way. Man, it'd be faster if my car just didn't go as it just spins out for 9 minutes. That'd be sweet. Maybe another reason to go for a exotic, maybe. Ah, we lost him. They didn't expect the doubled U-turn tactic.
Last seen heading southbound. A quadrant will be set up around his last known direction of travel.
Nice. Better hurry though. There is cops nearby. Hey.
Dispatch.
All right, shut up, dispatch. I always go to the safe house first. I don't know why I do that. I really could go just straight to the world map. And I went right back to free roam. All right. One more race, and then I get either one of these territories. I'll take this one, though, because it's a sprint. Oh, problem is, look at all those turns. Man. Oh, and it's a canyon duel sprint as well. It's not a canyon-style sprint. It's not an actual canyon duel. But it's a canyon sprint. All right, let's do this, idiots. Ooh, and they're all against me. Nobody has any friends here. And it's playing the Canyon Duel music, so it's all intense. Speed limit 45 on like going 88 around the turn. I'm just grinding the rail because if I accelerate, it pushes itself into the rail. I can't get off the cement. See, I told you I can't get off the rail. You just sit there and just take it. Which is not a good solution for anything. Oh. There we go. Sometimes I can make turns. Aha! All according to plan. My big old muscle car does not like all these turns. Doesn't like it, I tell you. Woohoo! Hit the slow. Just like hit the slow sign. We're not going slow. Ow! Slow's for the weak. There we go. We're doing it. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Just 152 on the straightaway. Yikes! Sideswipes. 15 grand for that race, though. And we got a body vinyls. And a new territory. We've unlocked the Lotus Elise. I think as nice as the Lotus is one of the funnest of the little cars to drive. Hang on, let's go ahead and jump to a car shop here, but I'm pretty sure the Lotus is still a tier 2, which would make sense because even the boss car I'm pretty sure is tier 2, so I don't think we'll see any tier 3s until at least yeah, see, it's a fun car, but it's only a tier 2, and so I could sink, a whole bunch of money into it, but it's never a tier 2 is never going to beat a tier 3. When it comes to, especially when I start getting to the tier 3 areas, and then all that really means is I'll be at a disadvantage. Pretty much. Oh, get off the thing. There we go. Alright, so if I can just win this event, we can grab the last territory. This will unlock a new package of hoods, but I really like my hood, man. It's awesome. It has personality. Alright, let's see if we can get this last one.
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready for this.
Well, I hope you are, buddy. trap anybody? That would be no.
Porsche, coming up fast.
Yeah, seeing him, knowing he's passing me doesn't actually make a difference, bro. I can't stop it. Move it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alley, stay left. Watch me.
Oh, actually, good call. I've missed that every time so far.
Watch for traffic.
See, having Sal's already paying off. Sorry, man. I had to make a turn and you were in the way. That's alright, back in front. Where a scout should be.
There's one right there to the left.
This one I always make.
Okay.
That shift sounded so aggressive. Mah!
Porsche, coming up fast. Hit the gas.
I'm hitting the gas, man. That little minivan got in the way. Alright. The good news is that it marks it on the map, so you have a better shot of
Man, you're running this now.
making the you have a better shot of making the shortcut later. Go, Sal. Why would you brake?
Focus.
Yeah, focus, Sal. Huh, I blocked the other guy. I didn't even mean to.
Okay, we can slide through there. Get ready for it.
Oh, see? I was turning away from it.
Heads up, coming up.
He's trying to come up. That's why you gotta go faster.
It's all about us.
Yeah, man. Sorry, Sal.
All right, pal, it's your move. Come on. It's right there.
Aha, not fast enough, peasant! I barely got him that time, but I did get them.
Where were they?
Like, half a second behind me is where they were. Nice, we've unlocked hoods, package 3. I mean, it's cool, but really, I like my hood. We got a tier 2 pro package for the engine, which is cool, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, Wolf is upset.
This is mine, all of it. I'm not giving it up. Not to a punk like you, no way. So, me and you, on the city streets. You win that, then maybe I'll take you for a walk through the canyon. Teach you a lesson once and for all.
Wolf thinks he's tough. He's right. Alright, so there we go. We are going to call that part right there. So when we come back next time, we will be fighting Wolf for his territory. First thing, so hopefully we can get my baby to do it. As soon as I unlock a tier 3 exotic, or a tuner, something that I can stick to the road, I will certainly do that. I feel like, because I think that Bushido's territory, and I know the tuner territory, is a lot more turns than my big old muscle car likes to make. I have crazy top speed. The highest I've seen now is 178, I believe, miles an hour. But regardless, those little turns and trying to battle the fishtail is like, because if I hit one turn barely wrong, or even if I do nothing wrong, if I just make a turn at too high a speed, or just make a turn at all, it wants to spin out. It wants to fishtail. So I really need that responsiveness of being able to take a turn and have the wheels stick to the road. Of being able to push out of a turn at high speed. That's really what I need. It'll make all the difference for fighting the very last bosses and for going through the last territory. Will be great. I assume we'll be using this car probably through most of Bushido's territory. If we're really lucky, I will unlock a tier 3 sometime in the middle of his territory. That would be great, because the sooner I could switch to something that'll stick, the better. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying. I hope you guys enjoyed my story, even though I got my food stolen. But I ended up getting my food later anyway, so it all worked out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Maybe down the road I will make them into separate videos. That would be kind of cool if I ever have a story, which is pretty rare, but you know, maybe. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and we will talk to you guys later.
Hey guys, Dark Lord here.
All you can do is kill me.
Untrue. It's not easy being cheesy. We find a way. All according to plan.
Who's like the bro on the mic, yo?
He's like, calm down.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Shooter! Here, eat piano.
Oh, he felt that.
Thank you all so much for watching, and we will talk to you guys later.